If it ain't about money, my mother, my brother, my sister, my youngin', no squares in a circle of niggas I run with his VC. You see what I'm saying? Master this game of supply and demand.
Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode. Come on. I'm saying.
Come the fuck 202. 202. You know what the fuck going on?
Come on, to my right, I got my boy Big Bang with the biggest
bang, bang, bang. Man, the biggest.
Hey, look, yo, I got my boy saying
the biggest. Come on, man. You know what it is.
Look, man, as you can see, the energy is up in this motherfucker, man. We trying to get turned up.
Come on.
Look, man,
already.
Go ahead.
Been that.
Hey, look, man, I got another banger for the folks.
Talk to him,
man. Talk to him. Should we dive straight into this,
man? I feel like Michael Phelps.
Come on, brother. Hey, look.
Come on.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So, look, bro. The power of communication. Can it make or break relationships? Oh, Lord, let's talk about it.
It can do both, depending on how you trying to, your intentions behind those words. If they're trying to use to hurt or help. You know what I mean? Sometimes the words that we speak, they're life. And you know what I'm saying? They take a life of their own, and people don't forget those things. So you got to be careful about what you say.
Yeah, you can't take them back.
Yeah, because that communication, you know what I mean?
Come on
You can't be cursing your loved ones out and doing these things, you know what I'm saying? Like, these things they stick to people.
Come
and
on.
You be wondering why they be going through stuff. You don't know. You must have said something back then. Maybe you or somebody else, but that's what I'm saying. Communication in general is important.
Yeah.
And your intentions behind things. So watch how you talk to people and watch how people talk to you.
Talk to them. Talk to them. Hey, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about the silent treatment. Oh, man. Let's talk about that silent treatment. Oh, Lord, man. So is it emotional control, right? Or a coping mechanism?
Say that again.
Emotional control or a coping mechanism?
No, say that.
What the fuck?
What kind of mechanism is it, fam?
I said a coping mechanism.
Coping mechanism.
I said it right?
Yeah.
I said it right. Look. Come on, dog. I know I said it right.
That nigga know how to talk.
I know I said it right.
When y'all hear this playback, y'all gonna laugh as hell.
Look, bro. Don't play, bro. Look.
We took to realize.
A coping mechanism. I know I said it right the
like
first
a DJ.
time. Look.
Y'all be the judge, man. Y'all rewind that
let
part.
Me know. Let me know if I'm tripping, bro.
You feel me?
Anyways.
Is silent treatment... Okay, the silent treatment, right?
Right.
Is it emotional control or is it a coping mechanism?
It's lame as hell.
Both.
That's what it is.
It's childish.
That's what it is. Like,
Yeah, why the
grow
fuck
up.
are we doing this?
Grow up.
Why?
Might be
what I'm
good.
saying?
It's childish.
Peace and quiet.
First of all, it's
Alright.
childish. Okay, now what?
Exactly.
Huh?
Now what? It's exactly like, now you got to act on that. Like, because now you're not going to get the response. Say you give someone silent treatment, don't get the response you wanted. And they just leave you the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Now you look stupid because you like, oh, I wanted you to change me.
But maybe that was their test. You know what I mean? Like, the person that was meant for them wouldn't even go this long without trying to reach out because you don't really understand why they're giving you the silent treatment. You know what I mean?
What are you testing me for?
Why are you testing me?
I'm just saying what happens. Adapt.
And what happens? Folks leave.
I'm finna
They
slide.
do. They
Yeah.
do leave. I'm gonna leave.
saying?
I'm just saying. In
I
general,
understand-
I'm
I
speaking
understand why
outside
you
of
said
my
that, though.
understanding. You know what I mean?
I do. Because that is something that happens nowadays. They do. It's a lot of being tested
Yeah.
out here.
All they're doing testing niggas.
But at the same time,
People testing.
We too old and grown to be testing, bro.
we too grown,
Do
brother.
that shit in high school. Do that shit in the elementary. You wanted to silent treating somebody. Go do that with them. Go play with them kids. You know what I mean? Don't do that with me. Feel me? Silent treatment will get you left.
Oh God!
You know what I mean?
Come on, bro.
You know?
I feel like the silent treatment, it brings one of two things, right? It's like you're either gonna leave one, or you're gonna stick around and you're gonna shut down,
Yeah.
right? So when you do that, when you shut down, when someone shuts down instead of like talking things through, like what do you think is really going on with that person?
It's like sometimes in my understanding, right? Like sometimes, like females will get like overstimulated and they be needing time to like process how they feel. I don't know if that counts as a silent treatment or like what time limit constitutes a silent treatment. Is it like a couple hours or like days or months or like
Good
what are we
question.
talking about? Like,
Good question.
what is
What
the
is
longer it
consist of a
take,
silent
the
treatment?
faster I'm gone.
Hold on, say it one more
The
time for the
longer
people.
it takes, the faster I'm gone.
The longer it takes, the faster I'm gone.
So even
You're about
if
to get to a
you,
week of silent treatment or a month of silent treatment, bro, what are you doing?
I'm out of here.
Yeah, go talk to
yeah,
yourself.
At this point, look,
Bro, you goofy. Do that with me.
Because I don't know what you doing.
You know what I'm saying?
come
It's
on
not
now.
silent.
Like,
I feel that. I feel
it's
that.
crazy, bro. But the meaning of the silent treatment is just their way of communicating they want attention. Majority of the time, right? Think about it. When you was younger and like people say you had a little crush or something, right?
Yeah.
She's over there playing with the homies and they all on the slide and all that.
Talk to
And
him.
you just, I'm not talking to her.
Yeah, talk to him.
Now she's like, what's wrong? What's
Oh,
wrong?
man.
No, I'm not talking. You know what I mean? You just was seeking attention. You know what I mean?
That's different. for
Hey,
sure.
look.
Like,
Hey, look. I'll
Different.
say this, though. Grown men do that shit nowadays.
yeah.
Why you laughing, bro? Don't laugh.
You said grown.
Grown men do that
Could
shit.
be.
Swear to God.
But you gotta
That's
think
not
it's,
good,
it's
though.
like
not.
silent treatment now is almost like the cousin of ghosting.
Damn near. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like you can. It's a very thin line at this adult age of a silent treatment versus ghosting.
It
Like, are
is
you
the
just-
same shit. I
are
ain't
you
gonna lie.
just- Yeah, yeah. You're like,
Let's just call a spade a spade. Silent,
yeah.
ghosting.
Yeah, like
Ghost is silent, nigga.
her
Very-
intention,
yeah.
like, but you from the person's intention of giving you a silent treatment is to get the attention, right?
yeah, hell yeah.
And ghosting's damn near the same thing, right? Like you ghost the person,
Ghosting, I
like,
guess
you're
you don't
just-
really care about the attention, right?
But you sometimes they can just ghost you just because they want the attention. Also,
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Both
it-
ways.
It
Yeah,
goes
you never
back to the
know.
being
You never
tested.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just testing
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
And
And I'm not staying around for it.
yeah, I failed.
I will see you
Yeah,
later.
you failed that test.
If I see you later.
Come on, I ain't passing that class. Shit.
I'm telling you.
Oh man, that's a fact though, bro. So what y'all think about this? Like, from the people who have been ghosted in the past, would you say they're like afraid of the conflict? Not afraid, but I'm sorry. Let me rephrase this. To the people who have ghosted in the past, that's what I meant to say in the first place. To the people who have ghosted in the past, are they afraid of the conflict? Or like, what is that? Like, why are we doing this? Why are we ghosting? Why are we just giving them the silent treatment?
At what time limit do you have to give somebody an explanation, though? Like, what is the time limit of ghosting? Like, that's like a
When are you saying
like
like, when
if you
is it
get
ever
somebody's
okay?
number and like you talk to them for like 2-3, like is that ghosting if they don't talk to you, or is that ghosting?
So you saying okay? Boom. Let's paint the scenario.
I feel like ghosting for real.
Yeah,
is
what?
more so like, say you and Jones start talking, right?
So I feel like it's
And, like,
months.
Y'all just everything's hitting off, everything's going.
Yeah.
You don't matter the timing table of it, but y'all going, and then out of nowhere, it's just your whole thing changed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we are individuals of patterns, right?
Facts.
Everyone has a pattern, right? So if your shit is showing me every single time that you've responded,
Yeah.
we've created this connection,
Yeah.
and then out of nowhere you just disappear. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not even saying like a couple hours go by. Life happens. Shit happens in life. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. Definitely.
24 hours?
Come on, y'all know my
The
rules.
day is done.
Y'all know my
24
rules.
hours?
24 hours,
Let
no
'em
call,
know.
no show. You're
No-
cooked.
You're you're burned.
You feel me?
Chop
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Shop cheese. Come on, nigga.
like even because all
Shop
it really
cheese.
takes. Sometimes all it really takes is just a quick little. Hey, I'm not in the mood to talk right now.
Yeah. Just a
it.
slight text.
That's
Just a
it,
little bit of
you know?
communication.
But they're not in the mood to talk. That's why they're not talking.
Yeah.
So you're chopped cheese.
Yeah.
So you prefer to ghost?
Yeah.
Then, you know.
Danny Phantom with it.
Hey, now
Danny Phantom.
that's crazy.
Hey,
Hey.
that's insanity. All right, sir. Look, let's switch it up a bit now. 'Cause since we're talking about some motherfucking Danny Phantom. All right, so look. I got some real shit though, because I be thinking about shit like this, right? So, is it can you really connect with somebody over talking versus texting? When you got a real situation going on and you texting them versus like talking to them directly.
Me personally, I'm not a texter. I tell people that from the jump. Like, I hate texting. I'm not gonna text you.
Yeah.
I'll call you. Like, I'd rather talk
Yeah.
to you because,
100%.
bro, think about it. When you're talking to somebody, bro, and like you guys aren't on the same like understanding, shit gets so like misconstrued.
And it's
Facts.
such a difference between talking and texting and talking in person.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, bro, a girl act
Facts.
like Debo on text.
Yeah.
In person, be folding.
Yeah.
Niggas
Oh,
be
bro,
doing that
like,
too,
bro,
though.
like, I mean,
Niggas
yeah.
be doing that
Bro,
too,
what,
bro.
all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Don't
come
fake
over
it.
there and go crazy. Nigga, you get
in
that
the
first opportunity,
text.
you open that door,
Yeah.
you walk in that bitch, you get
Folding like laundry, nigga.
Minute man.
Man, what?
Nervous.
Nothing.
Scary
Nada.
Terry.
Man.
Yeah.
I think we need some space.
Face ass. Man.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
That
It
shit
be
ain't
like that.
So I
In
don't
person
understand.
is the best.
In person is the best,
Because
though,
you
right?
really feel that energy and
Come
you
on.
understand.
Also, think how
Talk
many
to
times
him.
you've sent like a LOL and you didn't laugh at shit.
I
See what I'm saying?
Ain't
Oh my
nothing
god, this
fucking-
shit's not fucking
ain't-
funny.
Shit ain't
It's
funny.
not funny.
It's not funny at all.
Come on
like,
now.
What are we laughing about?
Come on
You know what I
now.
mean?
Shit's not a joke.
But if we on the phone, I'm going, or
You can-
FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? I can
Yeah,
see
FaceTime
your
even better.
Feelings, true expressions. Like, we're going to keep it a buck.
Yeah, FaceTime cool.
You feel me?
FaceTime cool.
But I'm going to FaceTime you 9 times out of 10 before I text you.
Yeah. So like when you doing like, I mean, if you was to ever do this shit long distance, right? Because I mean, back in the day, we didn't have FaceTime. That wasn't the thing, my boy.
We had ways to get on it, though. You had Zoom.
Yeah, you had
What's the
Zoom
what's
is-
the other? What's
Zoom
the
is
other?
crazy.
Even before that.
Uvo.
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 Uvo went crazy.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uvo.
I never had
Double
that.
O VO. I don't, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you can spell it, nigga.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Come on now, stop playing.
I was on there for sure.
But look, bro, what you would like if you could see their face, if you could actually see they like expressions, like with their hands and their movements and type shit, then it's easier to read versus
Different.
a goddamn text on the screen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you got to think, even back then, like, we were more talking on the phone versus this text shit. You
That-
know?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you could really hear a person's, like, true, genuine, like,
Their
feelings.
voice and
That's a
stuff.
fact.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
That's a fact.
emotions, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
A text, bro, could get so, it could go so left, and it's not even supposed to go that way.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah.
me? Like,
you don't know the
yeah.
voice behind
Like,
yeah,
I had
the
a situation,
concept.
bro. Like, this girl hates me to this day because she misconstrued my whole text.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and it was simple as, and like the homies laugh to this day because they know, like, bro, it makes no sense how she saw it, but it makes perfect sense if you think in the way she seen it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and it was just simple. Like, I was just like, I had sent her something, and she was like, "Do you be sending this to like all your bitches?"
Oh.
And in my head, I'm thinking like, yes.
Oh.
But she took it as I called her a bitch. So now she's emotional because I did send it to her, but I wasn't saying like, yeah, you're part of the bitches. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
So she was so
I see what
from
you're
my
saying.
end, I was like, nigga, what are you mad about?
Yeah.
From her end, I'm like, fuck.
Bro, what?
yeah,
You know
you're
what I'm
burnt.
saying? Like,
You're
it
burnt.
was over. And like
Yeah.
to this day, like she's been beefing with me since. I was
Damn,
like,
Miles.
now you're
Yeah. Go crazy on that shit. Come on,
You feel
bro.
me?
But okay, so like in that type of situation though, texting built like the intimacy.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But it also fucking broke that shit.
Yeah. So think if I would have just had like FaceTime, if I would have called her, like it would have made way more sense because I could have explained it right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can send a text and they might not respond for a minute because they're feeling some type of way. There's no
Facts.
going back to correct it.
Yeah.
I mean, once it's sent, it's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
they feel how
nowadays
they
you can
feel.
edit it, but they can still see what you
Yeah,
edited.
you can
Yeah.
see it. You can literally see it. This text has been
there.
edited.
It's in the cloud.
Type shit.
I hate that.
It's in the cloud.
I hate that.
I need to fix that shit. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Take that off.
You feel me?
Who's it in there? Steve Cook? Steve Jobs? I don't know.
You said it right. Steve's cooked.
Oh,
Cook all of us, nigga. Stop that shit. And make the unsend longer.
Oh no.
oh shit. Damn. So like, oh man. So let me ask y'all this then. Have you guys ever sent a text and caused like some type of regret?
Yeah, you know, them type texts you used to send when you're younger, and then you like hit it and then run away.
Yeah.
You go hide.
Yeah.
You like check your phone across the room.
like
Like hot potato with that motherfucker. Hell yeah.
Bing. You like, uh-oh.
yeah. You trying to
You want to let that motherfucker marinate though. You can't reply. You can't look at that too soon.
Another thing.
Nigga watching the
Come on now.
Got your head and shit. You sweating.
Facts.
Hell, bro.
Come
Let that
on.
shit-
Every
that's
nigga
throwback.
been
Think
there,
about it, we
bro.
did that as kids, but we also like as you grow up, it's like you sitting that late night, like let me see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You praying.
That you up text.
And you actually up. Oh.
You get the or you don't get nothing till the
Yeah.
morning. Like I was asleep.
Ow. Ow. Don't even wake up.
Cooked.
Damn, huh? And them types of
Stop
moments
waking
though,
up.
like
Telling you.
when they take forever to text or call you back,
What the fuck is you really doing?
type
Don't
shit.
piss
like,
me off either.
You gonna take it personal or you just like let that shit slide? Like it is what it is.
It depends on the person.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's
Okay.
a fact. That's a fact.
So like new baby, you just got baby number.
If they're posted on social media and not texting back, hell nah.
Ooh, that's different.
Yeah.
Is it wild?
Disrespect.
Is it wild to look at posts and then say, "Damn, she should be texting me,"
If
or
I
he should
sent
be
you-
texting me?
If I sent you a message and you didn't respond for like, say, even like an hour or two, but your shit says posted an hour ago or like 30 minutes,
Low.
Come
That'd be
on.
2 minutes
So
ago.
You're on the phone.
come on, you're on your phone.
You're on the phone.
There's no excuse, right? I'm not okay. I got it. I see where this is going.
Roger that.
There's no
Roger
future.
that. Yeah.
There's no future. Now
Couldn't
you done changed everything I thought about.
Yeah.
But
You
could
feel me?
it
I was
possibly
dreaming.
mean something else? Like, I mean, obviously, like off rip, you're gonna take it as like a sign of like her not being interested.
Facts.
But at the same time,
100% could be something else.
it could be
Yeah.
I'm
something
just
else.
definitely being dramatic and delusional.
Right.
For sure.
Delusional, sir.
Because like you thinking they're supposed to like respond every fucking second is crazy.
But
I don't
mean,
even do that.
Yeah,
I
feel
said
that.
a couple hours. I say no. Yeah, you got time. You feel me?
Not enough though.
Yeah, don't take too much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's-
Greedy with it.
other people with clocks around here.
But I feel
Give
like
it a
this
shot.
though. I feel like this though, cause like I be talking to my young boys, right?
Mhm.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Let them like, bro. They bro go 2-3 weeks without texting me. They don't give a damn.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But like us older gents, like damn, bro, like you ain't text me in 2 days. Like
It depends who the person is. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
you see what
I
I'm
get
saying
that,
though?
yeah.
Like it's so different in between the generations. I feel like the younger folks they just don't care no more. But it's just a little different though because we grew up different though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
Well, we grew up. We grew up the generation of the phone calls and the note writing. You feel me? We grew up in that era, right?
Yeah,
we're
send it
not
through the
tech-
class.
You know what I mean?
Calling the
We're
house phone.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm
calling
saying?
the house phone. Miss Johnson, can I
Can't
talk
come
to
up,
Yeah.
Miss Johnson. You know who it is.
Uh-huh.
Give her the phone,
You know?
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah, she said I could call tonight.
She did though. She told me she was
Yeah,
gonna be
how
done
was
with
your
her
day?
homework.
Versus like the
Y'all was gonna be done with dinner.
Yeah. So what y'all eat?
Did you have a good day, Miss Johnson? Trying to be nice.
I mean, nice and shit.
Whole time.
You finna dirty back
I
there.
know. Behind the manners.
Hey, now she off the phone. What you got on? What you doing?
Hey look.
Now take it off.
You
gotta say
Miss Johnson still on the phone?
You gotta be careful.
It's Miss Johnson. She on the other line and
You
shit.
feel me? It'd be 2 house phones. You
Yeah.
gotta be careful.
Play
Hang that motherfucking phone up.
Get off my phone.
Yeah, you already
Yeah.
know it. It's
Whole
over
time I
with.
was talking to you, Miss Johnson.
Come on, big mama. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? You know. But it's just to the fact, like, the young niggas don't have to go through that. They have direct lines.
I know,
They
shit
got
ain't
more
fun
time.
no
You got
more.
social media. Like, you
Yeah.
don't even have to text. You
Yeah,
can just
yeah.
hit a DM. You can just hit a comment. Like, you know what I mean? They got so many different avenues where you don't got to go through the bullshit we went through.
Facts.
You feel me?
You ain't lying, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
lying.
Like,
He ain't
it's
lying.
funny, man. It's funny.
So let me ask y'all this then. When somebody give you mixed signals, are you going to try to figure it out or just move the fuck on?
Move the fuck on.
What if it's somebody you really fucking with, though?
You shouldn't be sending mixed signals.
But, I mean, you know how
If
we
the
just was
situation
talking
is
about.
complicated,
Yeah. We was just kind of talking about how folks, like some
So
females.
put us in a situation. What you saying?
All right, so some females, bro, like you messing with shorty, she's super bad. You really feeling her. Y'all be hitting it off in person, this, that, and the third. Every time you see her, you hit it off in person,
Right.
right? But sometimes, not every time, but sometimes when you texting her, she may not respond the way that you're going to respond or the way that she has in the past, right?
The energy's not the same.
The energy's not the same. It's not consistent.
No, I feel like I'm like that. I'm like, I tell them all the time, like, over messages, you're gonna hate me. Like, you're gonna hate me, but in person, you're gonna love it here.
Type.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm just an in person type of nigga.
I feel it, though.
Like, messages, I don't care about none of that because we both bullshitting, faking expressions, faking laughing, like faking all this shit. Like, you know what I mean? You can't see no real emotions in words in a message. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tell you exactly what you want to hear, but if I say it in person, you actually seeing what I'm talking about, you see what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's a total different feeling.
hello.
You feel me?
So what you about to say, Santana?
No, I'm agreeing with him.
That's a fact, though. huh?
Yeah.
So, have y'all ever been like people that have sent mixed signals through them text messages that we talking about we don't like?
I feel like not directly, but if
Indirectly,
like, what I
though.
just explained, like how I am, like I guess you can consider that's a mixed signal. Like she probably want to text, and I'm just not off that. But in person, she's having the time of her life. You know what I mean? So she's probably like, you could get the two, like, oh, he's not that into me. Like, he's not.
They
Trying to
may-
communicate.
they may
That's not
need
even
that.
The point.
They
feel
may
that.
need that text though to feel like reassurance though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most times they be needing that. I ain't gonna lie.
And some joints, it just comes out. Some joints love the text. Some dudes love the text. Some point people love the call. You know what I
You
mean?
gotta
Like,
adapt,
you
yeah.
just gotta.
I'm
If
a
you really
FaceTime
care,
guy.
yeah, come on.
I love the
If you
FaceTime.
really, let me see what you doing.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Let me
you
see
got
you. I want to see you.
Yeah.
Goddamn, put your makeup on. I
Show
want
me
to.
Oh
That's
yeah.
small.
I want to
That's my
see
bag.
Yeah.
what it's looking like after you hop out the shower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I want to see all of that. I want to see the details. You know what I
process,
mean?
yeah.
I want
Like,
to see you smiling, not
I
the
want
fucking emoji. you
exactly.
see. Feel me?
I want to hear you and
Fuck
see
them
you
emojis.
respond to the things that I'm saying through this
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a phone, but at the same time, like this the closest we at to reality.
Yeah, right
Especially
now.
if
In
it's
the
distant,
moment.
like if we have a busy week where we're not seeing each other,
Yeah.
you gotta have FaceTime.
That's the
is
second
key.
best thing.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Would y'all say that FaceTime is like the key to long distance relationships?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of them. For sure.
FaceTime and calls.
Yeah.
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 And it acts like phone calls?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I couldn't last off of just phone calls though, bro. I'm not even gonna
Not
hold
ju- you got to be
I
a
need to
mix
see
at
you,
least.
bro. I'm talking about like 2-hour long FaceTime calls, like type shit.
Yeah.
Like,
We just shooting the shit.
yeah,
I
I
gotta
see
be
you,
every
bro.
day though.
Every
Yeah.
day though, and it might be a lot to ask for. I understand we all got lives to live, but at the same time,
You gonna make time if you want to.
if you want to do this, then
Facts.
we're gonna make time for each other, and that's interesting too, because we all have like so many things that we have to do to like accommodate for the lifestyles that we live.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if we really care about the people that we're talking to,
Pursuing.
yeah, the people that we're pursuing, then
Yeah.
we're gonna make time to do the things that we both need out of the relationship to make it
Facts.
last.
To make it last. Yep.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like, if and this kind of brings it back to the conversation though, is like, why aren't you doing these things if you don't really care? If you care, then like you should be doing these things, right?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
But I mean, it's almost like we're expecting this,
Mm-hmm.
or we set an expectation, and obviously that's not good for relationships because you're going to be let down every time, right?
Facts.
Or you're not.
That's when it comes to you and that person have to set a standard for each other.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That you agree upon.
When
Like,
does that talk come into place? Do you think of setting like a standard?
I feel like it has to come in the beginning because it's just gonna be a bunch of mixed signals if not. You know
I
what I
feel
mean?
that. Yeah.
So
Because
I'm
you're
saying, like,
standing
what
on what
time-
I'm saying you're standing on what you know she's standing on what she knows.
Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
if that's just what we're doing, then it's just gonna be a bunch of miscommunications, and it's not gonna be healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you want to go timetable, I guess it's what people would consider what they say the talking stage or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like that's when you're initiating like, this is how we're gonna rock. You know what I mean? Don't give me a good ass conversation. You know what I mean? And then you're just dry after that. Like, we've set a standard for, you know what I mean, indulging in great conversations, but now you want to go dry all of a sudden. Was you just faking the funk just for that early process? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to
Tension.
get through the talking stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, and then a lot of times you're right too. It is like attention seeking.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And for
Validation,
those
yeah.
people that are looking for like that serious like term relationship,
Yeah.
It sucks for them.
yeah, it sucks for them. They get the short end of the stick, and then it also like fucks it up because like moving forward, you have that thought in the back of your mind.
Yeah,
like,
that PTSD follows you.
Exactly.
That trauma.
Yeah.
You're like,
you're gonna
damn, I
think
don't
like,
want someone
damn,
to do this.
this person probably is on the same type of bullshit that I
Yeah.
just went through.
But the last person put them through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not good, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Get these folks that you trying to.
Build an understanding, man.
Yeah,
With the person you're with, man. Communication is key to all types of relationships. Family, friends, job. Like, communication is a major key. It plays a big role in all of that.
yeah.
You
And we
know?
talked a lot about relationships too, but like, just let's go a little bit into like family roles, bro, because I feel like a lot of the times, like, we send a text to like, okay, accomplishments. A lot of the time, like, that's what families talk about, right?
Right.
Like, oh, like my daughter graduated college or high school, or you know, she's going to prom or something like that. Whatever, she's whatever. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
whatever. But we'll send a text. We'll be in a group chat. Like, we don't take time out of our day to like make those phone calls. To, like, say like, hey, like, congratulations, Neff.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we gotta take the time to do that so they can actually feel our appreciation. Like,
Yeah.
hearing those words means so much more than reading them.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Because they really feel you and understand, like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is really personal. Like,
Yeah.
damn. Yeah.
You really probably put no thought into that text. Like, you just
Yeah.
heard, like, you know,
Autocorrect,
you just
type the
heard,
whole
like,
damn word out.
What's his face is graduating today? Oh, congratulations, nephew.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, versus like if you was to call, like, damn, I'm proud of you, bro.
So
like,
proud of
you
you,
did
Neff.
it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that hits 10 times different,
Way different, bro.
You know?
And when you hearing it, especially like if it's like if you're the nephew and then you actually look up to those folks that like are calling you,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna feel so much more motivated than just reading that text message from that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, all to say, call your people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Let them
talk
hear
to
your
your
voice,
people,
bro.
I'm not saying you gotta talk to them every single day, but you know,
Yeah,
keep that communication alive, man.
for sure, bro. I think that's the biggest thing for me too, bro. I need to hear like validation from
Yeah.
the people that I care about the most.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying like I need to hear it from like everybody every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I don't get it, then I'm just like down bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that. You know what I mean? But
Right.
it's like, okay, like, damn, like I looked up to you at one point in my life. Like, I would hope that you think high of me.
Facts.
So like to hear that means a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro. I think that's huge. I think
Yeah.
that's huge. What y'all think though? Has that approach ever caused like any like misunderstanding between you and family? Like not reaching out directly and like maybe like, okay, say you're the nephew and you send that text, like y'all send that text, right?
Mhm.
Congratulations on graduating, and like maybe like a month or two goes by where you don't hear from that or Nisi,
Yeah.
and like now it's just kind of like odd.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that, it's just kind of like it throws like a odd vibe, and you ain't mean no harm by it, but that's just the time that we living in.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
What y'all thinking?
Yeah, you definitely can mess things up, especially like depending on the roles of the, like, and how close you are to the family. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you got uncles you looked up to or aunties you looked up to that like really was there for you, and it's just like you get to that point where it's just like, damn, and not necessarily you're seeking validation, like you said, but
Yeah.
it's just like, damn, man, like I can't get nothing.
Yeah,
You
you
know
want
what
some
I'm saying?
love or something.
Like, you know
yeah.
what I mean? Sometimes you don't even get a text.
Yeah, nothing, bro.
You know,
Yeah.
and the whole time to them, they're waiting to see you.
type shit.
sometimes.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Congratulate
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But by that time, we've already built up. Like, we're hurt.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like, come on, man. Like, you were supposed to been said this. This shit happened months ago.
Yeah, bro.
You know. But then as we get older, I feel like we start to understand like life just don't revolve around us any. You know what I mean? Like when you were a kid, like everyone was on here. Congratulations, here you go. Da 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 da.
Mhm.
You get older, you start to realize, damn, these niggas have bills. Like real life was happening. You know what I mean? Your congratulations was not important at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's tough. It's tough.
Your
playing
experiences
those two
start
sides.
to teach you life lessons.
Yeah.
You start understanding shit
Start
more for real.
understanding. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Man, like I said, bro, your intentions may not be bad. You may have just liked the message and be waiting, like you said, to like see that person in real life and, you know, give them a real hug and let them know something in real life. But like in the moment, that does
It
something to
means
their
a lot.
mental.
Yeah. You can miss out. It could really hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what y'all have like a certain like timetable? You know what I mean? For like there to be no communication. Say with your homies, right? How long do they really got? Like for me, if I call, you hear me? Y'all know me. I have a 24-hour rule. If I call you and you the homie and there's no response within 24 hours, and I know nothing's wrong with you, nigga. Come on, bro. I'm not calling no more.
It's over with.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because if we're truly like family, friend, like real homie, like we got love for each other, bro, there's no reason you couldn't just take a minute of your day to say, hey, I'm busy or I'll hit you back.
Something.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
I don't need nothing. I ain't even gonna bother you after that.
Slight
That's all
bit of
I need.
communication.
But the fact that you just like,
Yeah.
it's because people are so used to thinking, oh, tomorrow's promise is guaranteed. Bro, that could have been my last fucking call.
Oh, bro.
You know?
You're going to feel bad about that
That's
for the
why,
rest of your life.
no matter
Yeah.
what, when people hit me, like I answer, like, you know what I mean?
You never
Unless I'm
know.
not in the mood, I'm just gonna text you like, hey, I'm gonna hit you right back.
Mhm.
I'll hit
Yeah.
you later. You know, like you just never know what's going on.
It's
in
just
the
that
world.
common consideration.
Come on, bro.
You know what I mean?
Come
And
on.
people don't have that no more.
Yeah,
For real.
yeah. It's
like-
That's
very
real.
overlooked.
I say, to answer the question, though, yeah, you got about a day with me.
Feel me?
Yeah, it's over with. After that, it's over,
Same
man.
shit.
You know,
Like, because I'm going to respond within the day.
come on.
So I hold
You
that
know?
yourself to that standard.
If
Yeah.
I hold
Like,
myself to that standard, then I expect
Yeah.
the same from you.
Yeah,
And I feel like that's honest.
yeah.
You know?
If you don't communicate, then hey, well, then you said enough without saying anything.
Yeah.
And on that note, boy, it's your boy Josie 202. To my right, I got my boy Big Bang. What's the word?
G-Bang,
G-Bang, you heard of
yeah.
me? I got my boy Santana. What's the
Yes,
word,
sir,
gangster?
man. Turn me up, man.
Come on,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Hey, this is another episode of See What I'm Saying, man. Go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, man. Hey, if y'all got anything y'all want us to talk about in the next coming episodes, go ahead, let us know in the comments.
Holla at us.
Holla at us. Let us know what's up, man.
Let's see what you're saying.
Tap in next week.
Go.
Go.